More number of classical dance forms exist in South India. Carnatic music is much more elaborate than Hindustani classical music. Is it possible that many dance or music forms of North India were lost during Turk rule, while South Indian ones got saved at the time? This is a fascinating question. It's a very interesting question. So, first, one small correction. Carnatic music is not more elaborate than Hindustani classical music. I would know, being a musician, right? Okay, I am also a musician, an amateur one, but I do understand Indian classical music and the ragas and all that, right? So yeah, I'll not go into further into that. But basically, Carnatic music and Hindustani classical music have basically they share the same ragas, which are classified under different names in the north and the south, but both are equally elaborate. So that's point number one. Point number two, yes, more classical dance forms exist in southern India compared to northern India. In northern India, you only have one dance form, which is Kathak, which is not one of my favorite dance forms by any means. But in southern India and in eastern India, you have many more dance forms that have survived. So, yes, I think it is very, very logical what you're saying, that many dance forms in the northern part of India may have been lost during the Turkic rule. It's very much possible, yes. While southern Indian ones did get saved. Uh, Odissi is one of the most beautiful and most interesting dance forms in India. So that was saved. Northeastern India was saved. That's why Manipuri survived, and Satriya in Assam survived, etc. These are two different dance forms. Manipuri is one of the classical dance forms of Indian classical dance, one of the major dance forms. And Kuchipudi survived, Mohiniyattam survived, Bharatnatyam, and like I said, the other one, Odissi. So yes, it looks like southern India did prosper culturally, continue to prosper culturally, because there was a lesser Turkic influence in southern India. Right. And it's interesting to note that many of the dance forms in Southeast Asia, like the Apsara dances and other dances in Cambodia and Thailand and Burma, etc., are greatly influenced by southern Indian classical dance forms. It's very interesting. Even Manipuri classical dance is similar to the dance forms that you have in Myanmar and Burma, and to some extent in Thailand and other parts of Southeast Asia. So it's a very fascinating topic of research, but unfortunately, nobody is doing research, right? So it's something that should be looked at. It's a very fascinating topic that you brought up, and I think you're absolutely right. It is most likely the case that many more dance forms existed in northern India, which may have been wiped out because of Turkic rule, the same way that all the ancient martial arts in northern India were wiped out during Turkic and European rule.